If you've ever found yourself thinking, I need a fresh start, I want to get my life together, I don't want this summer to just disappear like every other one, this video is for you. Every year we see summer reset content everywhere. Glow up checklists, 75-step morning routines, impossible habit trackers, lists of things you supposedly meant to accomplish before September. And while those videos can be inspiring, I think they often miss something important. A reset isn't about becoming a completely different person. It's about intentionally returning to the version of you that feels aligned. Because real transformation usually doesn't happen through one dramatic weekend. It happens through hundreds of small choices repeated over time. So today, we're going to create a summer reset that actually has the potential to change your life, not because it's extreme, but because it's sustainable. We'll talk about what a reset really means, why most resets fail, the 6 areas of an intentional life, how to design habits you'll actually keep, and how to make this summer one you'll genuinely remember. And at the end, I'll give you a complete summer reset challenge you can start today. So grab your journal, get comfortable, and let's get started. Okay, so when people hear the word reset, they often imagine starting from zero. But I don't think that's true. You're not starting from nothing. You're starting with experience. You've learned things this year. You've made mistakes. You've discovered what's working for you and what isn't. A reset isn't erasing your past. It's using everything you've learned to move forward more intentionally. Think about resetting your phone. You don't throw the device away. You clear out what's slowing it down. You organize, you update, you create space for it to function better. I think personal resets work the same way. They're less about becoming someone new and more about removing what's keeping you from showing up as yourself. Let's be honest. Most people begin resets with incredible motivation. New notebooks, new routines, maybe a new planner, new habits. And then 2 weeks later, everything disappears. Why? Because the motivation fades. Because systems remain. Many resets fail because they're built on excitement instead of sustainability. We try to change our sleep schedule, our diet, our fitness, our productivity, our finances, our mindset, relationships, skincare, reading habits, all at once. That's overwhelming. Real change comes from simplifying. Choose fewer habits and repeat them consistently. That's where transformation lives. Before changing anything, ask yourself one question. How do I want my life to feel by the end of summer? Notice I didn't ask, what do I want to own, or how many goals do I want to achieve? Start with feelings. Maybe you want to feel peaceful, energized, creative, financially secure, connected, adventurous, healthy, confident. Those feelings become your compass. Every habit you build should move you closer to those emotions. Instead of trying to fix everything at once, let's look at 6 core areas. First, mindset. What thoughts am I repeating every day? Replace one limiting belief with one supportive belief. Health. Forget perfection. Focus on basics. Sleep, hydration, movement, nourishing food, and sunlight. These habits create energy for everything else. 3. Your environment. Your surroundings influence your mind. Declutter your bedroom, your workspace, your wardrobe, your digital files, your phone apps, who you're following on socials. Create a space that supports the life you're building. 4. Relationships. Who makes you feel more like yourself? Who drains your energy? Summer is a beautiful time to reconnect with people who genuinely matter. 5. Your finances. A reset doesn't require earning thousands overnight, although that would be nice. It might simply mean create a budget. Track your spending. Save consistently. Spending intentionally. Small financial habits create long-term freedom. And the last area, number 6, purpose. Ask, what am I building right now? Whether it's a business, confidence, creativity, healthier habits, or simply a calmer life. Know what you're moving. So here's a simple daily framework. In the morning, drink water, make your bed, set one intention, move your body, and avoid your phone for the first few minutes. An hour would be great, but I understand some people really can't. They really struggle, so at least 5 minutes. In the afternoon, complete one meaningful task, spend time outside, eat nourishing food, and check in with yourself. In the evening, tidy your space, reflect on the day, write out tomorrow's priority, and disconnect before bed. Notice how simple this is? Simple routines are easier to maintain. One mistake I used to make was focusing only on positivity. I forgot to actually enjoy the summer. This summer, don't only plan your goals, plan your memories. Create a summer bucket list. So include some ideas: watch the sunrise, have a picnic, visit a nearby town, read outside, learn a new recipe, go to a museum, take yourself out on a solo date, watch an outdoor film, try photography and photographing your summer. Your life deserves experiences, not just your achievements. This is important. You don't need a new month, a Monday, a birthday, January, or September. The best time to reset is whenever you decide you are ready. Progress isn't built on perfect timing. It's built on choosing again. Every single day gives you another opportunity. Instead of only asking, did I complete my habits today? Ask, what kind of person am I becoming? So for example, instead of I walked today, think I am becoming someone who values their health. Instead of I saved £10, think I'm becoming someone who manages money wisely. Identity lasts longer than motivation. You will miss days. You'll forget your habits. Life will interrupt your plans. That's life. That's normal. The difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck often isn't perfection. It's willingness to return again and again. Your reset isn't ruined because one day didn't go as planned. Keep going. Imagine it's the end of summer. You're looking back. What would make you proud? Not because everything was perfect, but because you showed up, because you cared for yourself, because you made memories, because you became a little more intentional. That is what a real reset looks like. Not dramatic, not overnight, but deeply meaningful. Your future isn't created in one giant leap. It's created through today's small decisions. So start where you are. Use what you have and trust that small actions repeated consistently really can change your life. Okay, here is your summer reset challenge. First, I want you to write out your summer vision. So complete this sentence. By the end of summer, I want to feel and choose 5 emotions. Pick one habit in each life area. So you're going to choose a habit for your mindset, your health, your environment, your relationships, finances, and purpose. Keep them realistic. Create a summer bucket list. Write down 20 experiences you'd love to have before autumn. Focus on memories, not just accomplishments. Schedule a weekly reset. Once a week, spend 30 minutes reviewing what's working, what's not, and what do you want to adjust. Treat it like a meeting with your future self. And finally, remember the goal. You're not trying to become perfect. No one is. You're trying to become more intentional. That's enough. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.